Give me a sec, guys. Okay, there we go. Give me one more sec, guys. Okay, there we go. I just put a comment down in the live stream for people who are watching this later. Uh, Actually, yeah, give me one more sec, guys. Give me one more sec, because I forgot to do something beforehand. I know this might seem a little unprofessional because, well, one, I haven't set everything up yet. I should have done this beforehand, but you know, we're all human. We all make mistakes, you know. But anyway, I think that's all I had to do for that part. Anyway, guys, what is up? It is the Extraordinary Saiyan here, bringing you well, a live stream. So far, I told you weekends. I was really speculating about doing a live stream on yesterday, but I actually was hanging out with my friends, playing a few games, stuff like that. I was basically having some me time. And so far, my live scripts, I haven't been bored of live streaming yet. I'll tell you this much. Pushing my live streams to the weekends has been so much relieving. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about this. It's so much relieving. Like, I don't know if you guys don't know, but well, one, you know, sometimes you get tired out, or there's a subject you're talking about, and you could get tired out from it. It's like, man, I don't even want to talk about this no more. Like, what's the point of talking about it if you get tired out of the subject? Um, I was actually gonna do the live stream yesterday, doing some ranting, but then I did make that promise to you guys that I would try to leave the ranting down to a minimum. So maybe this week coming up, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know. Maybe I might not even upload this week. I might not make a video this week. But I'm just saying maybe this week y'all get a video, a ranting video. It won't be in the live streaming format. It'll be in a video format, and it's going to be on two topics, which one I think I could cover in a live stream. I mean, technically both I could cover in the live stream, in this live stream, but I don't want this to become a ranting live stream. You know, sometimes you gotta hold off on some things you want to talk about, and you know, put that stuff in a pot and let it stew up. You know, like it's like when you're cooking, you find this flavor, the scent of the food. You put that pot on, let the scent come out of it. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, I guess that's all I had to say about that. You're probably wondering, I did say I was gonna do a what if series, and I'm gonna have to pull that back. I'm not gonna pull it off the channel completely. I'm gonna have to do those scripted, so it's gonna take maybe a few months. Not a few months, but it might take weeks, months. I don't know how long. And I'm gonna have to really think about this. Heck, I might have to do some brainstorming with my friends, to be honest. Or at least one of my friends. Because I don't know how it would turn out, to be honest. So me and him might brainstorm about it. I'll create the script, follow the script. If I mess up, I mess up on the script, even if I'm going scripted. You might say, well, then you're not using the script. Sometimes I'll mess up even if I'm reading off something. So I mean, I know I'm not the only person to mess up while reading a script, but I like to think that, you know, I like to think that that's a unique, I'd say not even a trait, but maybe it's something unique about me, I guess, because, you know, I'm not perfect. And I did say I was bringing mobile content to the channel. It depends, because I'm gonna do Dokkan videos and Legend videos, but the problem is I have to gain up enough stones to do at least one summoning video. Because I don't buy my stones in Dokkan. You might say, well, one summon isn't enough and it's not gonna be good. Well, I mean, it's a starting point for the series. Ah! If only I had an SMG. And if only I shot it once. If only I shot it once more. I'm sorry guys, that was more of a beginning type of game there. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, I'm gonna do the mobile content, but I need to basically gather up some stones in Dokkan. I almost got enough in JP and Global. And I might do some like tips and tricks, maybe. Not really tips and tricks. To be honest, if I were to list a name out there who would probably give out better tips and tricks than me, I'd go look up a guy named Livin Ichigo. He's like a professional at Dokkan. Go look at that guy. He does better. He probably does better Dokkan videos than me anyway, or he would, or at least he at least would. I think I might have figured out a way, to do like Switch gameplay and Xbox gameplay, stuff like that. I might have figured out a way to do it, which I would have to, here's how it would go. I'd have to share the clip to Twitter, my Twitter page, actually. Then I'd have to share it to my YouTube page, basically. And then from there, it would upload to my channel. But then I'd have to go through my phone recording to record the video off of itself. It's tedious, and you could say, well, why don't you just get a capture card, whatever, if that's the case. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a small YouTuber, and if you don't know how much capture cards are, and you could say, well, there's like dirt cheap capture cards. I was like, no. I want you guys to get the best of the best content here. I don't want you guys to get, you know, content that's like subpar. You could say, well, you have gave us subpar content before. Like, that was beforehand. I'm trying to change up my content and my channel, stuff on my channel. I'm doing mainly for you guys. Like, I don't think I told you this, but this channel update is to favor you guys, the subs, instead of favoring me. You know, because I'm not gonna say I'm a nice guy like that. I mean, I might be a nice guy like that. Yeah, I'm a nice guy like that, to be honest. But yeah. And then I don't know what you guys mainly want, okay? Because I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. or real with you guys. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know what you guys want. I see the live streams are doing pretty good. A lot of people have been watching them, which is I'd say is pretty good for my channel. You know, channel wise, and I'm grateful because, as I always say, if it wasn't for you guys, the subs, I would not be in the position. Well, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Which actually, I might do 2 videos this week, depending on, because I'm gonna do that rant video for sure. I'm gonna do that rant video, but then, I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I know my rant videos are not that well viewed, and you could say, well, why do you still do them? And the reason I still do them is because I just want to. I have to call out some things that companies or people do. I just got to call them out because if I don't call them out, or then nobody calls it. Well, I'm not gonna say that, you know. Oh wow! If only I had time to pick up that shotgun, but you know. These are some warm-up games. But I'm not gonna say if I don't talk about it, then anybody else will. I mean, eventually somebody's gonna talk about it. But I just want to get my 2 cents out there, you know. I kind of base this channel off me, you know, talking about certain subjects, you know. And I kind of want to do that still, but I don't want to do it like how I was doing it, because to me that just puts out more, you know, of that negativity on my channel. Basically, I don't want that negative vibe on my channel, you know. I want that positive. I want you guys to, I want you, my subs, random people, like, you know, to come on my channel and just watch a video and have fun. That's, I don't want to make a ranting channel, and that's just be it. I mean, the discussion / ranting series, it's not done. It's not done as a series. It's just I'm holding off on that series because of, I think it's just negative towards, or I feel like you guys, when you come home or something, you guys don't want to hear all this negativity and stuff. And I totally, I'm putting myself in the perspective of you guys, basically, and seeing that maybe when you guys come home, you might have a bad day. You just want to sit down, watch a video, have some fun, and you don't want to listen to that stuff. That's what I'm putting myself into your guys' shoes, and I'm trying to look at your perspective of things. And that's the same way I would look at a video too, to be honest. If I'm having a bad day, I don't want to hear, you know, that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I had to say about that. But I could give you guys the topics, but I'd rather wait than just say, oh, I'm doing this, this, and this. You know, sometimes in life you gotta have a surprise. Or sometimes in life you gotta be surprised a little bit, so I'm not gonna tell you guys the name of the videos. My guess is I'm gonna do an upload on Wednesday. I'm gonna work on it Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm gonna make an upload, and then maybe Friday, Wednesday and Friday maybe. Don't quote me on this, because, you know, sometimes I don't feel like recording on the weekdays. Because after a while, I get tired, you know, and I'm old. Yeah. But, I'll tell you this, besides it's the rant, I do have a positive video, going out, and it's about a certain somebody who is a YouTuber, and it's gonna be positive. It ain't gonna be no ranting. I promise you that. So, in a way, you're getting videos in the week, 2 videos in a week. But not only that, but you guys are gonna be getting, well, one that's just gonna be ranting, which I feel is. I mean, you could say, well, one I see is negative. One I see that has that negative vibe to it, and then the other one, I also haven't. Also may have the other topic, because the ranting video is going to be made up of two things, basically. I already have my mindset on those 2 things, but the next video that comes out this week maybe is going to be a positive one about a YouTuber. And I just gotta, give that positivity back, because respect, I don't know. But yeah, I will say this, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm trying to diverse my channel and stuff, so, I've seen that there's new subscribers to the channel, and, thanks for I say this, thanks for subbing. You could have subbed to anybody else, but you subbed to me. And like I said, all you guys who are subbed to me, I'm grateful. I might be coming off as, man, why does he keep saying that? You're like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's just, I'm just happy today. I'm just gonna stop now about saying I'm grateful, because I know you guys will probably get annoyed, be like, man, he sucks, or something like that. He keeps saying grateful. I don't like that word. Maybe that's your trigger word. My bad. I haven't ran into a person that thought the word graceful was a trigger word, or they didn't like that word. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to focus on the game right now, but I'm still gonna be talking. But if I don't talk and I'd like stop mid-sentence, you'll know why, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Fortnite has the most sweatiest people in their game. And when I mean sweaty, you could say, well, bro, you're just a bot. I don't know, if you look up that last live stream, I don't think of myself as a bot. And I play Zone Wars. I think I'm pretty good at building, to be honest. But I'm gonna be mad if I wasted all these mats and it's a bot. I'm gonna be mad. No, that's not a bot. That's not a bot. He opened up a door. You could tell if they're a bot. Bots don't open up doors. Oh, he's probably leaving. Which means the storm is coming. Hit up one of them steamy stacks there. Get that med kit right there. And hopefully I don't get hit by the storm. Why don't you use the upgrade beacon? Because I don't want to waste mats. Oh, I hit him. I hit him. Why would you still be here when the storm is coming? I gotta get that free kill. Gotta get that double. Hey, I'm trying to escape the storm. Stop. Stop it. Get help. Was that a blue tack? Cool. Now, okay, so I have a question for you guys. Okay, I don't know if you guys play Fortnite. I'm gonna assume that you guys do. So, okay, you guys, if you had the battle pass, you know about the challenge this week. One of the challenges. Well, you know about the challenges. I don't know if you don't know about it this week. There's this challenge. There's this challenge where you basically... Oh, he's glad I don't have a sniper rifle. He is glad I don't have a sniper rifle. Yeah, I'm out. But there's this challenge this week, and basically, what was I gonna say? Basically, it says to use the bazooka bandage cannon, whatever it's called. I forgot totally what it was called. I might have messed up on the name. I'm kind of worried because he's up there trying to snipe. No, he's not sniping. He's trying to beam me with an AR. Try not to build so much because I have hardly any mats. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah, come on, man. I was just having fun. I guess he's healing up right now. I have no problem with that. Because I'm really not trying to, I'm playing for fun right now. I mean, I'm not trying to sweat and all, but or I'm not trying to try at all. I'm just trying to have a fun time here. Nah, I need that SMG. Harpoon gun though, I might need that. I don't need I need the minis. But what was it? Anyway, there's this challenge for the Band-Aid bazooka. But then they took it out. Which made no sense. You know, because why would you make a challenge with a specific item, right? But then take it out. Like, how am I gonna complete this challenge if the bandage bazooka or the t-shirt cannon is not in the game? Like what am I gonna do, huh? We temporarily took it out of the core mode. Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. But I think that's all I had to say about that, but it's just annoying. Why would you make a challenge centered on one item, but then take it out of the game, you know? That's like if you're playing Xenoverse, and let me think of a good one that's in Xenoverse. It's like playing Xenoverse and they take all the health capsules out. Oh yeah, this item's temporarily disabled. Well, how am I gonna do parallel quest and expert? Well, you can't use them on expert. How am I gonna do parallel quest? The ones that have ridiculous AIs. How am I gonna do those? Well, I guess you gotta get good. Like, what? No. You can't just say get good. Because the CPUs are literally broken in that game. I will say I'm kind of bad at conserving stamina in that game. Really bad. Ooh, is that the guy I was going at earlier? That was beaming. Mm-mm. Joke's on you. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. Let's get it. I have full shield. Switch, switch. Okay, okay. Bank. Dog, was this all you had? No med kit, no nothing? Damage traps? Nine people left. There's 4 people watching me right now. Bink. I'm gonna need that fish back. Shield. Shield. Okay. Beamed him. Why somebody snipe me? Just up on a mountain, camping in a bush, just snipe me. You could say, well, if you're so good at this game, why don't you play professional league? It's because I'm not about that life, okay? I'm not really that. The times you see me build, the reason I'm building is because they're building. I don't like building, okay? And when I do build, sometimes it just gets boring, and I just like start slowing my builds down. But at that point, I'm like, oh man, this sucks. I remember watching this video. One dude said, "Man, in farming mats the best part of the game." I'm like, are you serious? You're joking with me. Like, you're joking with me right now if you think that's the best part of the game. I'm not mad at this guy. I am kind of mad that he just camped there the whole game, maybe. I'm not gonna say the whole game, but he did camp there. Camping in a 1x1. There you go. That's a professional player right there. Camping a 1x1. The most of the game. Act like that the build's been there. You might as well, okay. Nowadays, you might as well just knock down any build you see because people are literally just standing in 1x1s. Not all of them, but most. A good percentage of people are just camping in 1x1s, waiting for people to come over so they could get a free kill on them. Or a cheese kill. If you're wondering why I'm not live streaming other games, I mean I can, like, I would have live streamed Xenoverse, but you know I can't live stream off Xenoverse because for some reason they have there's block scenes in the game, but it's like the game's like how many years old? It's pretty old, but I'm gonna say this: why would you still have block scenes in it if the game is super old? You know. What up, Shade? How's it going? I'm just playing a few games of Fortnite, Shade. You know, being garbage. Hopefully your Sunday's going pretty good. Why did I land at a non-named location? I don't know. No, you don't. You ain't taking my weapon. Oh, wow. 37.977 health. Man, that shot should have been a headshot. If one of those shots was a headshot and it's a 41. That's why I don't pick up the pump, guys. That's why I don't pick up the pump. The pump is garbage. Ever since they nerfed it to chapter 2, the pump's been garbage. Even if you get good shots off, you have better luck at picking up a tag and going with the tag. He nailed me with a green pump. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Like, logic in this game does not make sense. But here's the kicker. Fortnite's based off of real world logic. But some of it isn't. You could say, well, there's no reboot vans in real life. Yeah, I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about physics. Physics are in the game. Momentum's in the game. When you fall, you take fall damage. That's momentum right there. You're gaining speed. The weapons in the game are based off of weapons in real life. Like, but here's the point. If it's based off real life stuff, why aren't they not doing the same amount of damage that a weapon in real life would do? Like, I don't know, maybe if you go out in somebody in real life and, you know, hit them with a shotgun, you know, I'm not saying, you get what I'm saying, basically. It's based off of real world stuff, like, the water is based off of real world, off the real world, stuff like that. Like, I don't get it. Why would you have a game that's not based in reality but have stuff from reality? It's not adding up, Epic. It's not adding up. Ooh, I almost got him. I'm petty for trying to snipe him. You know what would help me out right now? A shotgun. You know why? Because you need one. The reason you need one is because you're not gonna do too well unless you don't have a shotgun. Because if the other guy has a shotgun, well, you get the point. Look at them PS1 graphics over there. Dang, man. Never thought I'd see them graphics again. Like how they added detail to the trees and the trees have moss on them. I kind of like those the little things in games. Like I don't know if you don't know this about me, guys, but I like the little things in gaming, kind of like in real life too. Like for example, pick it up. Okay. For example, I wait. Peek your head. Come on. Up. I should not have edited that window. I should have not edited that window. Okay. Yep, that was my mistake. My bad. I shouldn't have edited that window. Once I saw... See, that's why I don't... I need to start landing at named locations. Because that's gonna happen. Why would you sweat in the beginning of the game? I don't get that. Wouldn't you start sweating at like the near end? Like that's how my mentality is. I'm gonna start sweating at the near end. But what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Well, there goes that topic. uh, but yeah. Hey. It's a default. Dog, defaults must have some type of luck. I'm not figuring it out though. So sometimes I go against defaults and they have scars on them. Go attack shotguns and then bolt action snipers. How are defaults getting this type of lucky loot? Okay. Like I'm not getting this. If you wear default, like. It's like the game is like, oh, you're a default. You know what? You get a gold scar for doing that. Oh, you're not a default. Well, your model's based off the default, but you know what? We're just gonna give you this purple pistol. Have fun. Like what? I just don't get it. You can say, well, we just found our loot like everybody else. Yeah, but how come everybody in game has scars and stuff like that? Because I thought scars were actually harder to find now in Chapter 2. Well, they were harder to find in Chapter 1 at the last season. Oh, that's the front door. Do not walk out the front door. Oh, harpoon gun. I love these things. Oh, you love harpoon guns, huh? Yeah, they do 75 damage for each shot. Just think about that. 75 to your shield, and then 75 to your health, and then whatever is left of your shield. Like I don't know what Fortnite, when they put these weapons in these games, I don't know what Fortnite is thinking, but they must be thinking of something. 75 damage consecutively. Isn't that a little overpowered, to be honest? Oh, another harpoon gun. Gotta sneak around. Ah! I got me. How do you guys get traps at the beginning? You know what, Epic? Y'all need to start nerfing the rates of getting traps, okay? I know most people, man, you could easily avoid that. You could have easily avoided that. Yeah, I get it. I could have easily avoided that, but I didn't. I didn't. But I'm gonna let me try to find something else to talk about because oh yeah, I forgot to say this. If you guys own a Switch or a Nintendo Switch, uh and you have Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, they just came out with like a recent update for the game, which added 99 cards into it, basically into the game itself. Which consists from Galaxy Mission all the way up to God Mission, and then Sum of Universe Mission, which is the mission they're on right now. And then basically, they also added a, I wouldn't say it might be a promotion card, but they added cards like I don't know how to say it, but they added them in consecutively with Universe 11. I said Universe 11, Universe Mission 11, and they added in forgot their names, but they're like the main antagonists of World Mission. Put their names in the comment section if you know who I'm talking about. Celis, and then his AI creation, and then him at full power or something. You guys get what I'm saying, basically. Or if you don't, just look it up. But I was kind of surprised they started adding cards from the original Dragon Ball Heroes because, well, one, some of those were I always thought those were supposed to be in the game already. I thought, to be honest, here's what I think they should have done. They should have delayed it like way out, to be honest, and then started putting the older cards in, and then they could have done something on the lines of, you know, when the arcade version came out with new cards and stuff like that, then the Switch version of Super Dragon Ball Heroes would get new cards. I know you guys are getting what I'm saying. You guys are getting what I'm saying, basically. So they should have basically delayed the release date. I don't know if they could or couldn't, to be honest. But I think if they had more time to work on the game, they would have been able to put most of the original Dragon Ball Hero cards in. And maybe more promotional cards, because I'll say this. The promotional cards in the game are not that bad. And you're probably wondering, well, you play Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. Dragon Ball Heroes sucks. Like, the only reason I like it is because the art of the cards. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just like the art. But yeah, basically I just like the card art. And then I kind of like some of the mechanics in the game. I mean, I that's my opinion. I think, and this is my mentality. I'd rather, and I've heard this from multiple people, is I've heard people say that the game looks horrible and, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, my mentality is I'd rather have better gameplay than better graphics. That's my opinion. I don't mind having better graphics on a game. I really don't. I don't mind it, you know. But I'd rather have better gameplay than better graphics. Yeah, I think that's one thing that World Mission succeeds at. It has better graphics. I mean, I said better graphics. It has better gameplay than graphics. And not only that, but if you played Budokai 3 in those games and you liked the art style of those games, you'll like Heroes because it's the same art. It's the same style. Same style of as those games. Same art style of those games basically. And heck, I played Budokai 3. Y'all seen me play Budokai on the channel before. Mm-hmm. Got sweat off in the beginning. Look, look. Look at this man right here. Got sweat off in the beginning of the game. Like, dog, I don't get people in this game, dog. The mentality they have. I'm here to have fun. They there to sweat and be tryhards. And I'm like, if that's the case, why don't y'all go to arena? I don't go. Test your luck in arena. Well, there's too many sweats and arena's hard. I play arena. I have fun in it. Well, I think they might have took out the siphon. Maybe that's why they're playing the normal core modes. But that doesn't mean they can't play a few arena games. Heck, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do play arena games. But yeah, I highly doubt that if you do have the world mission on your Switch, I'd go update it because it's a pretty fun update. I will say it kind of does get like tedious to grind up gacha tickets, which I don't know about. There's a way you could get if you play the tournament mode and world mission, if you played enough, you'll get to this part where it's like the final mission or something, and each time you play it, you get 3 gold gacha tickets. But here's what I'm saying. Grinding up gacha tickets is not that hard. The normal ones, that is. Grinding up the gold gacha tickets are the harder ones to grind up. Because sometimes you have to, it's either random or you have to like ultra complete a mission. And at that point it's like you only get 1 ticket if you ultra complete. Sometimes you go in these little like, I'd say like little like circle, it's basically like a board game type of thing there. You go in one of these little spots and then you'll get like maybe 2 or 3 gacha tickets, or the gold ones at least. But it's like they could have added these sets, or at least the older sets, into the regular gacha tickets, because the way they're kind of doing it right now is here's how I thought World Mission was gonna go. I thought that they were going to do like basically they were going to release one ultimate, I said ultimate, they were going to release one universe mission set, like either 1 or 2 universe mission sets at a time. My guess was that 1, because eventually they were going to run out of universe mission sets, and then they would have had to go to the old ones. But you know, until a new universe mission came out, basically. But here's basically what they did was, instead of basically coming out with 1 universe mission, they started taking from multiple universe missions, getting cards from there, and then made a new slot under universe mission 1 and 2 called added cards. Now here's one thing I don't like about that. I'd say I'm not gonna, basically I'd say I might have OCD when things don't look right to me, or like if they're all messy and stuff, then I gotta put them back together. And the way that they have it in World Mission under that added cards section, it's got me messed up, dog. It's got me messed up. Let me get all this loot. Yeah. But every time I go into that added card section, it kind of messes me up. The heroes, the original heroes set has not messed with me yet because, I mean, those are the older cards. I mean, they could have came out with like a galaxy set and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind that, but it's the universe mission sets that are messing me up. I don't know if that's just me, but I'd rather there be other tabs that's like you could go in and look and see what card is from that set. I mean, you could look up in the upper left-hand corner and see what card the set is from, but I'd rather see it in order from which set it's from. You get what I'm saying, right? And they haven't done that. They just added the added cards section. And to be honest, basically my thoughts on the update is it's a good update. I'm not gonna lie. Adding 99 cards into the game gave a breath of I said a breath. A breath of fresh air to the game, to be honest. You could say, well, Heroes is not that I wouldn't say it's not that good or it's boring or something like that. Maybe I'm saying that as maybe in your opinion it might be boring, but if you sit down and played Heroes and you like sat down and put up like different card decks and their different skills, like I have one which is so overpowered, a deck that's so overpowered it literally would one-shot an opponent in round 1. Now I mean that. I'd literally one-shot an opponent under round 1. And usually it took the other decks I'd use, it take me like, I'd usually drag out the battle and stuff like that. But I have one deck in specific that basically would end the round under round 1, basically. So I have my my team on there, which consists of Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Ultra Instinct, the one that beat Cumber, that one from the anime. I got him on my team. I got Evolution Blue Vegeta. I got Jiren. I got Rage Trunks from the Goku Black arc. And I got Kefla from the world, Kefla from the Universal Survival arc. Like the newer card that came out, basically. Like the newest one, that one. I have those characters, and basically I have them on my thing. And you could say, well, basically you say, well, those are pretty overpowered characters, and like no wonder you one-shot them in like the beginning of the match. Now here's the difference. You might say that, but it's harder than you think, okay? In Heroes, you actually have to use strategy, like you have to do in Dokkan. Somewhat in Dokkan, basically, but it's more strategic than Dokkan. I don't think most people know this as a fact, but it is more strategic than Dokkan. And if you want to argue to me about that, you can go down to comments and we can have a little debate about it. You know, but I've played the game before. So, it's more strategic than Dokkan. Dokkan, you just sit there, you basically make a team. I know you have to set up a specific team, but then once you have that team up, you know, you just get orbs and then one shot. You know. Heroes, on the other hand, you have to hit up specific characters. Not only do you have to hit up specific characters, you gotta hit up specific abilities. You gotta hit up specific, what else? Specific abilities, specific skills, stuff like that, basically, that you have to equip to that character. So, basically, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, since, well, he's a really powerful unit, his CI speed, which is, I don't know what that CI means. They just call it CI. I don't know what it means. I call it the speedy gauge, That's what I call it. It's basically this gauge. Like, so you know when you go to an arcade, or if you've ever been to an arcade, you know when you go to an arcade and basically there'd be these machines and you have to hit the light on, like you have to hit this button, and this light would be going around in a circle basically. I know I'm not being specific about it. I don't know the name of it to be exact. But this light would be going around in a circle and you had to hit the light in a specific point. It's basically like that. And if you don't hit it right, it can mess you up. You could literally lose the game if you don't hit it right. Sometimes the gauges get like unbelievably unhuman fast. Like unbelievably so fast that like your mind can't comprehend of how fast it's going. Literally, I can't comprehend sometimes. So they have these abilities that you can equip to different characters, which I don't know if the arcade version can do that or not. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. I've never played the arcade version of it. Uh, but basically you can equip these abilities, and I basically put on Vegito because Vegito also has his little CI gauge going fast too. I put abilities that would reduce the CI speed like permanently on those two characters. I also put one on my main character, Beat, or as I call him, Broku. And what else? I'd also put what else? I'd put a few other abilities on there too. Did that say 14? That said 14, I'm betting. I don't know, maybe my eyes are messed up, but I think that said 14. Look. Purple tack, purple bolt action. I'm gonna just start fishing my weapons. Cause how do you get a purple look. Oh, I got a scar. I'm just gonna beam him. I'm not mad that he killed me. I'm just mad at the game's I'm just mad at how Fortnite's system. I remember when the Scar used to be the beaming McBeamerson over here, hitting shot for shots. The tack used to be so good that it would take off so much damage. It was better than the pump. The pump used to take off so much damage too, to an extent. I remember back in original chapter 1, season 1 and 2, and heck even season 3, when those weapons used to be so good, and then Fortnite just nerfed them, nerfed the bloom on those weapons. They nerfed the damage on the weapons, not the Scar. Scar still does damage, but they nerfed the bloom on it. They nerfed the damage on the pump. They nerfed the damage on the tack. They took out the purple tack, which was one of my favorite weapons. I didn't get to. I messed up on it, but I used to be super good at using it. And they added it back, but it's not the same tack. But yeah. But nah, basically, going back to what I was saying, literally, the Jiren, like full power Jiren I have on my team, he does about like 10k damage. You could say, well, 10k is not that much damage compared to like if you were using a character on Dokkan that can do up to like 1,000,000. I mean, fair enough, but you could say, well, they're two different games. You can't really compare them, even though they have like similar mechanics. You could say that too, but I feel more satisfied when I'm playing Heroes than I'm playing Dokkan or Legends, to be honest. Maybe it's the fact that I can get hero ticket, basically gacha tickets easily. Well, not easily, but I can get gacha tickets better than I can get basically Dragon Stones or Chrono Crystals. And one, I don't have to pay for it either. A lot of people are like asking, like, man, you need to put a paid system up for gacha tickets. I'm like, no, they don't. You obviously can use those ticket fragments. You literally, if I wanted to, I have one mission, like one set I completed. I could go in there and get multiple ticket fragments and then farm them up that way. But yeah, I don't know. I get more enjoyment out of playing heroes than Dokkan or Legends sometimes, because at least here's what I like about heroes. At least I know I'm gonna get a character that I want. Maybe I'm gonna get it, but maybe I'll get a character that's better than that character. And, you know, even if I do keep summoning it, eventually I'm gonna get that character. It might be a small chance I'll get that character, but still, it's better than getting characters that are useless in a game like Dokkan and Legends, like SRs and hero units, which hero units and Legends are not that good unless you're using Shallot, which Shallot is a transforming unit. And even Shallot, I'd probably say to an extent, as as a character, he's okay, but when it comes to gameplay and stuff like that, I'll put him up against higher. He's a higher level than most of the characters that he goes against, but he's still taking damage in base form. But I've already maxed him out and soul boosted him, like, you know. But that's all I'll go on about heroes for now. But what else? Oh yeah, I have heard that Xenoverse has been getting flack again, and it doesn't surprise me. You'll probably say, I know most people say, well, why do you say it doesn't surprise you? Because I know Bandai and I know Dimps, and I think everybody should know them by now, to be honest. In regard of how lazy they are. I've kind of been saying this since they started coming out with the extra packs. I was like, yeah, you know Bandai's gotten lazy, right? And people are like, no, no, dog, they're coming out with extra packs. You don't say, huh? You know, you don't say, huh? You don't think they're lazy, huh? You know, and then I saw the writing on the wall when they came out with Tails. I saw the writing on the wall once I saw basically when they came out with Saiyan Tails. That's when I saw the writing on the wall. I'm like, yep, Bandai's lazy. Funny thing is, I didn't know about this, but I figured this out. Basically, from what I've heard specifically, is this guy who was a modder, I think it was when Xenoverse first came out, he actually made movable Saiyan Tails. And isn't that crazy, huh? When the game first nearly came out, he made a moving Saiyan tail with a mod. But when Bandai makes a Saiyan tail, they can't make it move. And I know a lot of people have been calling them sticks, which, I mean, I wouldn't call them sticks, to be honest. When people say sticks, I think they mean like they're like sticking straight out, you know, like a stick. Looks like a stick. That it doesn't look like a stick. okay? I don't get why people are saying it's a stick, other than it doesn't move. Yeah, but that's not a stick. Like, a stick is like, oh my, I don't know, guys. As a stick is like something you see out in your yard. You could say, well, it's a stick because it's brown. It looks like a stick. I'm like, no. But no, that's when I saw the writing on the wall when Bandai was lazy. I was like, but then the second time it hit me is when they came out with Super Saiyan 4, the Super Saiyan 4 tops for clothing, and then the wig. I was like, yeah, we're not getting Super Saiyan 4. And if Bandai does give Super Saiyan 4 out for Saiyans, it'll be a remodel off of Goku's Super Saiyan 4. They'd have to make a whole new model for female Saiyans though. Actually, no, they wouldn't have to because they've already put the work in for themselves. Think about it. They've already added in the Super Saiyan 4 Goku top, right? All they have to do is take that model from that the clothing and then go from there. They didn't give us Vegeta's Super Saiyan 4 top either, which I like his top better than Goku's a little bit. Even though I'm not gonna lie, when Goku did go Super Saiyan 4 in GT, that was the cool, like back then that was the coolest thing. I was like, because I'll tell you a little real talk right now. I'm on real talk with you guys. I've watched Original Z, but I didn't start out with Original Z. I started with Kai actually, back when it aired on Nicktoons. Uh, I know it's really surprising that it aired on Nicktoons. Yeah, it aired on Nicktoons. Yeah, really surprising. I told my friend this, and he was like, "Wait, that actually happened?" I was like, "Yeah, dog, that actually happened." He's like, "So you're telling me that Nickelodeon aired it?" I'm like, "Yeah, Nickelodeon aired Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball at one point." He's like, I was like, "You want proof?" I sent him the screenshot, showed him. He's like, "Wow." But yeah, I started watching it on Nicktoons, and then when Kai ended with the saga, with the Cell saga, then oh my god, with the traps again. Okay, okay. Basically, when the Cell saga ended, and you're low, I'd give up at that point. I shot. Look. But yeah, basically, when the Cell saga ended for Kai, Nicktoons still, I think they still had the rights for Dragon Ball. So they started, instead of airing the original Z Buu saga, which I will say this, it would have probably been, they would have had to edit a lot of stuff out of original Z. At that point in time, because the final chapters was not out then. So instead of doing that, they actually aired GT. So this was before I knew anything about like Super Saiyan 3, the Fusion Dance. I mean, I kind of knew about the Fusion Dance because they would actually show Dragon Ball Z movies, like the original movies, like Brawly, BoJack. At that point in time, it's actually pretty cool because I'm kind of reminded. It kind of reminds me of my childhood. But uh, basically, eventually, I guess they noticed, they're like, well, we can't. I guess they couldn't edit out some of the stuff that was in original Z for the Boo saga, so they aired GT instead, which I can see why they would do that. You know, if you couldn't air the Boo saga, you know, air GT, but they air instead of airing it with the because with Kai they aired Nicktoons aired the Vic Mignogna uh Dragon Soul, which I like that one. I don't actually, to be honest, I like all of the Dragon Souls, to be honest, but I kind of grew up with that version of it. I kind of like that one, but I don't mind any of the other Dragon Souls, basically. Heck, I even like the original Japanese Dragon Soul. I know what you guys are gonna do in the comments. Oh, what a weeb, he likes the Japanese version. No. No. Stop. But basically, I like the Japanese version of Dragon Soul also. But instead, because I have the GT, I have the basically full GT on DVD actually. Instead of airing uh what was it? What's the song called? The Dan Coco not hey I forgot the song. It goes like that. The Dan I call it the Dan song. Okay. I know that's not the name of it. I just forgot the name of it, so I'm putting a template there, okay? Don't call me out for messing it out. Messing it up. But yeah, it's instead of airing that one, which actually Vic also sung, and then the Japanese version, which I also love the Japanese version of that song, which most Dragon Ball fans don't like. Most of the fans don't like that version of the song. I don't know why. It's a good. It's good. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Ah, he got me. Well, yeah, but anyway, instead of airing that, they aired the GT rap song. And if you don't know what the GT rap song, I'm gonna give you guys a good minute. I want you guys to type that in. Just type in GT rap song, and you'll know what I mean. And actually, there's a story behind it of how there was actually a guy, I think Funimation brought up and asked him to do a rap song for GT or something. I haven't heard any of the other dudes' raps, but I think the guy noticed that wasn't his best. But it also was in with the childhood, the rap song. So it's like, I don't know if I have bias towards it. Maybe, maybe not. I'll still criticize it and say it's not that good, but from childhood memories, I, I hear that song, I'm like, oh snap, it's a grand tour, man. It's gonna have this adventure and stuff like that. Like that's the one thing I liked about GT. Instead of it being screaming and powering up, it was more about the journey, the journey and the adventure, and it actually explored more of space and stuff like that in Dragon Ball. You could say, well, Z did that with Namek, but that wasn't it. There's also one argument talking about how like, well, with General Rildo, he's actually was supposedly stronger than Buu. They said Majin Buu. Now you can interpret that in many ways. He could have Goku could have been talking about Fat Buu. He could have been talking about Super Buu, or he could have been talking about Kid Buu. My guess is he's probably talking about Fat Buu. But I don't think he was talking about Fat Boo. I think he was talking about Kid Boo. Actually, no, now I think about it, no, he was talking about Kid Boo probably. Cause you might think about this. Here's how I see it in GT. When GT starts, I think, and most people think, that Goku in base form is like power scaling wise, he's compared to like Super Saiyan 3 at the end of Z, basically. Like his base form is comparable to Super Saiyan 3 at the end of Z, which I do believe that. Think about that. Think about the amount of time after Z, from the end of Z to GT. That makes sense, to be honest. I mean, he wouldn't be going all out in his Super Saiyan forms because I think GT Goku is actually a little bit wiser to train in his base form than Super Goku is. Because you think about this. Goku from Super... I'd say this. Goku in Super... Have y'all noticed that he never... He hardly fights in his base form. And when he does, you could say, well, he's just testing the person out. But here's what I'm saying. If Vegeta has said before, he's like, well, Saiyans have no limits, right? Well, if that's the case, why don't you guys train in your base forms? Why not? Think about this. Think if Goku and Vegeta and Super trained in their base forms, right? And got as powerful as they were in Super Saiyan Blue in the Tournament of Power, right? Think of how powerful their Super Saiyan 1 to 2 to 3 would be. That on like a span would already make them stronger than Jiren. Their Super Saiyan 1 through 3, well, excluding the 3 form for Vegeta, but Goku's Super Saiyan 3 form would probably be stronger than Jiren. I'm saying probably because you could say, well, we didn't see Jiren's full power, but I mean, at the near end of that fight, he was at full power. You could say, well, Jiren was playing the full power card, like he kept saying that he wasn't as full power and stuff. Yeah, maybe he wasn't at full power. Maybe he was still holding back. Maybe. But you guys notice how hard Jiren trains. Jiren does not transform. He's always in base form, and then he has his full power. Imagine Goku trained or Vegeta trained in their base form, and then was able to put top that power, like the amount of power they had from the Tournament of Power, on top of their original Super Saiyan form. Or even if I'm just saying, a lot of people like to downplay Super Saiyan 3, and I get why they would, but if Goku and Vegeta in their base forms and Super were as strong as they were in Blue, if their base forms were as strong as they were in Blue in the Tournament of Power, their Super Saiyan multipliers, heck, I think, here's what I think. I think if their blue, if it was their blue, if their base was comparable to Super Saiyan Blue from the Tournament of Power, I'd have to say that Super Saiyan, heck, even Super Saiyan 2, I'd say Super Saiyan would be enough to take out Jiren. Maybe not, but I most definitely have to say Super Saiyan 2 would be enough to take out Jiren at that point. Heck, he probably, even if he is holding back still a lot of power, or he trained, no way he would hold up to Super Saiyan 3. Or God at that point. Maybe even Blue. I haven't even started on Ultra Instinct, or Mastered Ultra Instinct. Because at that point, if his base is comparable to Blue from the Tournament of Power, or their bases are, Goku at that point, heck, if you think about it, and from what you know, the God of Destructions were like amused how Immortal was able to use Ultra Instinct and stuff like that, and most people think that Ultra Instinct Goku is stronger than Beerus, which Beerus doesn't have Ultra Instinct. if you put that on there. So if you take Super Saiyan, if their bases were comparable to Super Saiyan Blue in the Tournament of Power, I'd say maybe Goku and Vegeta at that point would probably be rivaling either the Grand Minister or Zeno. Because that's to be honest, I'm being nice there. I might be highballing. I might be highballing there, but I truly think that's the case. You know, maybe the Grand Minister, maybe the Grand Minister, maybe the Omni King. Maybe not the Omni King at full power because a lot of people don't. A lot of people forget we haven't seen the Omni King at full power. We only saw him at one point just taking out all 12 universes, right? And he doesn't even have to power up to do it. So, at that case, at that point, he'd probably be either rivaling the Grand Priest or the Omni King. Vegeta, on the other hand, probably be rivaling the Grand Priest. If he has evolution, that is. If he's in evolution, unless he taps into some sort of other power, maybe if he taps into Ultra Instinct, then him and Goku will be equal or equals. But I'll say this to you guys right now. I can't wait for Super to come back. Cause we get more story arcs and stuff like that. And for now I'm okay with the promotional animes for Heroes and fan mangas and stuff like that. I'm okay with that because I like to hear basically other sides of story that, you know, Dragon Ball never delves into, basically. So yeah, I think that's all I had to say about that. I don't know. After this game, I'm gonna check how long I've been streaming for. My guess is I've been streaming for about an hour or two. If it's more than 3, I'm gonna stop the stream. There we go. Yield up. But yeah, basically there's really nothing else to talk about. Wait, I think I'm remembering something. Oh yeah, so I've actually been watching 2 interesting animes recently, which I think you guys, I want to recommend to you guys because I think you might be interested as much as I was interested. Oh, come on, dog. One of them. Well, one of them most people might know. Actually, most people might know both of them, to be honest. And I'm just talking. Why are you going out to the storm? Oh no, he's not going out to the storm. Anyway, no, let me get rid of this guy here. At least try to get rid of him. Okay, there you go. But basically I've been watching season 4 of My Hero. It's really good. If you haven't watched My Hero Academia before, I highly recommend you guys should go watch it. I need to get caught up on it, to be honest. And the other one I've been watching, Dr. Stone. If you don't know what that is, I say you go check that out too, because it's a really good anime, to be honest. Has scientific stuff in it. It's I'm not trying to spoil that much of anything. I don't wanna spoil it for you guys. I'm not gonna say that much about it. I'm not even gonna say anything about it. Okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's just a good anime and you should go watch it. Characters are really interesting. And yeah. No, trust this. It's too quiet. I'd also recommend, if you guys want to see more Dragon Ball content, I did do the most powerful character, or who could have been the most powerful character in the series. I did Cell and Boo. I don't think I finished off the Boo one, but I might have not finished off the Boo one, but to be honest, in my opinion, I think Boo is a little bit more better. Like, if Boo absorbed Cell, they'd probably be like unbeatable. If Toriyama didn't kill off Cell or Boo, if Boo absorbed Cell, he would is basically adding a solar system buster to a galaxy buster. I'm talking about Super Boo, basically. And that's if he absorbed that's if he absorbed Boo. I mean, not Boo, if he absorbed Gohan, Gotenks, and Piccolo. So yeah, basically Super Boo. There you go. You had a gold rocket launcher and you didn't use it? Give me that. Dang, I didn't think it'd come to this. I'm fighting on a bridge right now. Did he leave? Mm-mm. Dog, I hope he dies out in the storm, dog. I really do. I hope you die out in the storm. I really do. How much help? Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw him lag there. You're lagging, dog. You're not good. You lagged. I'm not good either, but at least I can admit that. But yeah, I'm gonna check how long I've been streaming for. Wait, advance display. About an hour 30. I think this will be good for a good stopping point because I don't want to go on for like too long. You know, no. I'll give y'all one more match and that'll be it. How about that? I'll be nice to this time. I don't want the stream to go on too long. So I'll give y'all like one more match. Just to be nice. Go to Steamy Stacks. But yeah, I'm still working on that what if though. And yeah, I'm gonna still have to brainstorm. I know I went over that. I'm just trying to think in my head right now of what I'm gonna plan on doing. Is it really that bad? The quality that bad? Is it? Is it really that bad? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. He's a real player. He's a real player. He's a real player. And he is not anymore. He's a bot. He's a real bot. He's a real bot. He's a real bot. uh. Let's see how bad the quality is right now. Because it just said that the quality just dipped and I don't want to be streaming if... Okay, so it's okay. I'm sorry. I was just checking, seeing what was going on. It said that the internet connection, that the quality of the video, yada yada yada. You get the point. So yeah.
Where's the leak, ma'am?
I need to work on my Patrick a little bit.
May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? May I...
Patrick. Like I'm gonna end it after this because I'm lagging on the game and while recording or live streaming. At least live streaming. And I don't think you guys want to see a choppy stream, to be honest. Or at least I wouldn't. So after this match, I am going to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna head out. And, hope you guys have, if you have school tomorrow, whatever, work, good luck, dog. Uh, all I have to say is, you know, if you get down, you come to my comment section, you come talk to me. I'll reply whenever. I have like 63 subs. So I'm always, you can hit me up on Twitter. I have my YouTube page linked to my Twitter. You guys can look at me hit me up on Twitter also. I'd say if you really want to get in, talk to me or something, hit me up in the comment section on YouTube. That's the easiest way that's going to help me out. You can still hit me up on Twitter, but which I've actually updated my Twitter page and stuff. So if you type in the Extraordinary Saiyan, you'll find it on Twitter. I know. I said I was going to try to focus on one thing, but I have a Twitter account, so if you guys are really up for it, you can hit me up on Twitter. Also have a Discord. I really don't even use Discord, to be honest. Plus, the last time I tried to do Discord, like, my mic was messing up and stuff, so best way to chat with me is on YouTube in the comment section. So yeah. Oh, I'm not getting out of this without losing some health. Oh, I bunny hopped. Okay, that might have saved me. Okay, now it's time to run. I should have kept running. That would have been the more ideal thing to do, was just keep running, but I'd rather get some health along the way instead of being at 98 health and then somebody just comes up and snipes me from either behind or wherever. To be honest, now I think about it, I might do the rant on Friday and me talking about the YouTuber Wednesday. Depending on when he uploads his video, depending. That's whenever he uploads his video, I'll upload mine, and I'll share that positivity out. That did not sound good. Thanks for making it, dude. And the upgrade machine is over here, which I'm going to take your blue AR. Hey. Stop. Trying to upgrade my shotgun over here, which will probably become yours. So I mean, you know, where did he snipe from? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where did he snipe from? I know he sniped somewhere over there. He must be hiding in the bush. Hit this chest up in here. Is he the one who sniped me? No, he is not the one who sniped me. He's just building. He's building. Who is sniping me right now? Let me find you, dog. Let me find you. Look, he's head glitching. Skip that, dog. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm gone. You see him. I see him. How you doing, little buddy? Camping, huh? I see you. I know you can see me. See, head glitching. He was head glitching. Because he knows his skin would have got shot if I got. Look, you see that? You see that? You gave your location away. He would have got me, and if you didn't start sniping at me. Look at him. Look at the little guy. He's head glitching. So his little plan here is go to the side there, snipe, go to the side, go back to the side. Yeah, he's done. This guy's done. He's literally standing there. And the storm's got you too. You have to move. Yeah. You would if you didn't snipe me, you wouldn't have got your location called out. But nah. That's the end for me today. For streaming wise. Maybe next week I'll start streaming again. Let me see how long that's been going on for though. Okay, I'm stopping the stream, guys. Sorry I keep pulling this up, but this is the only way I can see how long I've been streaming for. Because I even have my video pulled up on YouTube, and it's not showing me the exact time that I've been recording for. So yeah, you guys haven't yet liked the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And yeah. You can follow me on Twitch. I don't care, to be honest. And yeah, I said Twitch. I mean Twitter. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, this will be the in a live stream. I'll stream this next weekend, and I'll do a video Wednesday and Friday this week. I'm not promising. I'm just saying there might be a video Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining into the live stream, you guys who've already joined in. And thank you guys who have watched it earlier. And if you've watched it to the end of the video, you are extraordinary. You are one of the extraordinaries who's watched the whole stream. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here, guys. So yeah, this is the Extraordinary Sam signing out. Peace out and have a good day, guys.